Hey guys, this is a quick tutorial on how to do the dual color coasters that are flush again, because there were a few questions on the last video. So here is a regular coaster. I'm gonna just go to the cut tool. We're gonna make two cuts. First one that we're gonna wanna do is just so that we get the design on top. So I'm gonna cut there, and I'm just going to uncheck place on cut, but we'll keep both parts. We'll perform the cut. Then we're going to have to cut this base piece again because it still has some remnants of the pattern. So just make sure that you can't see the cut plane through. Like right now you can see the cut plane going through the design. So just put it down a little bit more until you can't see it anymore. Then we're going to remove the upper part. So we're uncheck keep upper part and perform the cut. And now we have our two pieces. So what we have to do now is resize them. So we're only going to resize them vertically. So we're going to go to the scale tool. I'm selecting the bottom, the blank piece right now. Uncheck uniform scale, set it to 2 millimeters high or however thick that you want your coasters to be. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other piece. We're going to click the scale button, make sure uniform scale is unchecked, put in 2 for the Z. And now we have to center both of the pieces. So just right click and center. Right click and center, and it should be all good now. And now we just have to color it. So I want it to be like what color is a basketball? Orange, like, and then black. So that it looks good, and you see it kind of looks like all weird and glitchy. So you have to select both of these in the object viewer. So click one and then hold shift, click the second one, right click on them and click assemble. Then we're going to slice the plate, and oopsie, it didn't work. So what we have to do now is we have to right click, and we're going to fix the model first of all, because the cut tool makes it really dirty and nasty. Still same thing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to separate these, so split to objects. And now I'm going to take the first one, Control X, I'm going to unclick out of here, and then Control V to paste it back, then right click and center it. Then we're going to assemble these again, slice the plate, and there we go. Now it should work. Now, this designer put a watermark on the bottom of the coaster because they are garbage human beings, so this one is sadly not going to be printed, but this is how you make it flat and flush. So as you can see, it's completely flush, and if you wanted it, if you had text or something on it and you want the top of the surface of it to be textured like your build plate, you can just use the orient tool. So just click on the whole assembly, click on lay on face, and then click on the top of it, and now it's upside down. Now, let's say that you don't have a coaster yet and you're just starting from nothing. Just find an SVG that you like whatever car you drive, find their logo, and import it as an SVG into Bambu Studio. Sometimes it looks bad, but you just got to get rid of the bad parts. So here we got this one. This is for Lexus. And, if we just fix the model, it usually looks a little bit better. But now I want to get rid of the text anyway, so I will split that to objects, get rid of that text, keep this, and I'll make it smaller. I'll check uniform scale and just make the size like less than 100 millimeters in the larger axis, so I'll make it like 80. And then I'll uncheck uniform scale and make it 2 millimeters high. Now all we have to do is right click, add primitive cylinder, and scale it. So we want it to be 100 by 100 by 2 millimeters. And then we can right click and center it, and then we can right click and center the logo as well, and then we'll make it that color, and then we can assemble them together. And it did that thing again where it just kind of looks like nothing happened, so we have to split this apart to objects, take the first part, Control X, and then Control V, then we'll center it again, slice it. Oopsie, I forgot to assemble these. So assemble those, and now we can slice it, and it looks great. And here we have the final print, if I could just get it off the build plate. And there we go. I did flip it over so that it had the textured side, but that's it. See ya.